Part 2. So Cal Fire. Radon, ammonium, nitrate, nihonium, cesium, hassium, oganesson, neptunium, pentylethymethylboramine, lanthanum, triethylhexanickelchlorothene, rhymercury, hassium, oganesson, or rancho. If the boramine, neptunium, triethylene is a 1380, lithium pentahexobenzosulfate, exon triethylene, thallium pentahexomercury chloride. We wouldn't get specific in our vanadium nihonium triethylene model, where vanadium methylboramine and argon make up a defined weight amount based on geographical location. Now, if that is your EXFOR database, and I can give you specific questions to the Ames Space Center and say, hey Keith, we have the red lava outside of it, the antimatter of the plutonium stays in the air and creates the wind change. Now, this antimatter still has a fallout. That fallout still shows a light signal. Now, if there's a solar flare used, a full moon, what does that do based on magnetic particle imaging? Now, we don't calculate that. The calculation, though, and research bullshit don't understand what you're asking. From your understanding is that they're about 12 miles away from that in the Oak Fire. There's no definition, there's no talk about it, Twitter feed, any of your news agencies, or any of your radio industries. This means concentrated workforce or labor. Emergency Management Request Acts under 29 USC and view CFR 5s. Now, and designating CFR 7.8. Now, the better question outside of it is that radon, ammonium, nitrate, nihonium, cesium, hassium, oganesson, mercury, boramine justifies tectonic, justifying vanadium, ammonium, lanthanum, triethylene, and emporium hexabenzosulfate, the polonium urite model. Now, that's not the Veil line, or what we know as the refinery in the Benicia area, or the same tectonic plate of that. Now, here's the question. In the McKinney fire, we still haven't discussed that we are now supposedly within about 2 days from the uranium mine and the uranium mineral mines. Now, there's no discussion of that by Cal Fire. The last time that we got into this, they concentrated workforce started doing the little map things where they showed the mineral as well as the spontaneous fission wonderment in view of forward development. It might be advised that if we get a test fire, they expect that the Oak Fire goes to 250,000 acres with less than 30% containment, and that the McKinney fire goes to 80 to 120,000 acres with about 40% containment. Let that be considered.